Welcome to the Deep Dive. I'm Shane.
And I'm Erica. It's great to be back.
Ready to jump into another source. Today, we're exploring something really special, insights from our friend Kecia over at Kecia's Tour Life.
Ah, yes. Her blog is fantastic. Always takes you right there on the road with her, doesn't it? Through music, trips, all sorts of experiences.
Exactly. And this time, she's taking us to see the Tina Turner musical, The Triumph of a Legend.
Okay, great subject. Where and when did she catch this performance?
This was pretty recent, April 11th, 2024, actually, at the Schuster Center in Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, okay. And, what's interesting, I think you mentioned this wasn't her first time.
That's right. That really stood out to me, too. She'd seen the production 2 years before, back in 2022, down in Cincinnati.
Oh, wow. So she knew it was coming, more or less.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But she still described having this, real anticipation, almost like seeing it fresh.
That really says something about the show's impact, doesn't it? If it holds up even when you know the story.
Absolutely. It speaks volumes.
And wasn't Tina Turner herself involved in getting this musical off the ground?
Yeah, very much so. It wasn't just some, standard tribute. She was involved. She approved it personally.
That adds a whole layer of authenticity. Kecia mentioned Tina was pleased with it.
She did. Apparently, the icon herself was very pleased. There's even that quote from Tina.
Oh, yeah, I remember reading that. Something about being a perfectionist.
Exactly. She said, well, first of all, it's difficult to see someone else do what we did for 40 years. I'm a perfectionist, so I look a little bit critically.
Which you'd expect, right?
Totally. But then she added, but when I look and see it done so well, I feel proud.
Wow. That's quite the endorsement. Puts a different spin on watching it, knowing she felt that way.
It really does.
Yes.
So that's kind of our mission today, right? Unpack Kecia's perspective, her second viewing. Remember on the show's energy, how it portrayed Tina's, massive career.
5 decades. It's incredible.
Right. And also the audience reaction there in Dayton and this really powerful ending Kecia described.
Okay, let's get into it. So, the atmosphere. Kecia set the scene, right? Even with bad weather.
Yeah, she mentioned it was raining that night in Dayton, but inside the Schuster Center, totally different story.
Buzzing, I think was the word she used.
That's it. Just this palpable excitement. Daytonians ready for Tina's story on stage. She said it felt like the venue itself was lit up.
Nice. Captures that feeling you get before a big show.
You can almost picture it. And Kecia really framed the whole evening as this, celebration of Tina's journey.
A trip down memory lane with all those amazing hits.
Definitely. Lots of nostalgia, emotion. But, she also touched on some aspects that maybe didn't quite land perfectly for everyone, some mixed reactions.
Which is bound to happen, I suppose, when you're trying to portray such a huge icon. What specifically did she point out?
Well, one of the main things was the challenge of sort of embodying Tina. Kecia felt the lead actress gave a really commendable performance, did a good job.
There's a but coming, I feel.
Yeah, a slight one. Just that for some, perhaps that sheer larger-than-life physical presence, that raw, untamed energy Tina just radiated, maybe it wasn't fully captured.
That's a tall order for anyone, though. I mean, how do you replicate Tina Turner's specific energy? It was unique.
Exactly. It's a huge ask. And it wasn't just the overall performance either. Kecia got specific about the wig.
The wig. Okay, details.
Right. Seems minor, maybe, but it's so iconic, isn't it? Tina's hair.
Absolutely signature.
So Kecia noted it was obviously meant to symbolize that style,
Yeah.
but maybe felt it could have been done with a bit more authenticity or finesse.
It's funny how those visual details can become such focal points for fans, and someone's look is so tied to their identity.
It really makes you think how much weight those elements carry.
It does, and it loops back to that difficulty, doesn't it? Replicating someone so unique. But even with those critiques, the show clearly had powerful moments.
Oh, definitely. Kecia emphasized that,
Yeah.
especially seeing the tough parts of Tina's story unfold on stage.
The early struggles, the abuse, that can't be easy to watch.
No, she said it was uncomfortable, definitely, and also incredibly poignant. It served as this stark reminder of Tina's just astonishing resilience, her strength.
Yeah, how overcoming all that adversity was so central to who she became. It kind of is the story in many ways.
Absolutely. It highlighted that aspect really powerfully.
Okay, so the main performance ends, but then something else happened.
Yes. This was the bit that really seemed to blow Kecia away. Just when she thought it was over, bam, A mini concert breaks out.
A mini concert, like after the bows.
Exactly. She described the energy just going through the roof. Infectious enthusiasm. The whole audience apparently jumped to their feet.
Singing and dancing along.
Totally. Just completely swept up in celebrating the legend Tina became, on her own terms.
Wow, what a way to end. That shifts the whole feeling, doesn't it? From maybe the heavier parts of the story to pure celebration.
Absolutely. It's like an emotional release valve. It lets the audience not just witness the struggle, but actively participate in the triumph at the end.
Leaving them on that high note? That makes a lot of sense, actually. A really smart choice for the show.
It sounds like it was incredibly effective.
Yeah.
So thinking about Kecia's whole experience, what's the takeaway for you, our listener?
Well, it seems pretty clear from Kecia's account that it was overall just an unforgettable night, both entertaining and reflective.
Yeah, a real testament to Tina's legacy,
Right.
right? And that power of music to get us through tough times, to transcend adversity.
Definitely. And Kecia's recommendation was pretty straightforward, wasn't it?
It was. Just, if you haven't seen it, please do. Simple as that.
And her experience really shows how, even if there are little critiques here and there about specific details or portrayals.
Like the wig, yeah.
Right. The core message still lands powerfully. That message about Tina's resilience, her strength. It wasn't just watching a show. It sounds like it was experiencing that triumph.
Mm-hmm. A visceral experience, as you said, something that really resonated.
Making it memorable, making it a testament to her impact.
So as we wrap this up, it kind of leaves us with a bigger thought, doesn't it?
How so?
Well, thinking about biographical stage shows like this one, are they just entertainment? Or are they something more?
Like living archives.
Exactly. Vital living archives. Ways to make sure that the essence, the spirit, the lessons learned from a life like Tina Turner's.
Keep resonating. Keep inspiring people, even new generations.
Precisely. Long after the original star has left the stage, how do these shows keep that legacy alive and breathing? Something to think about.
Definitely something to mull over. What part do these artistic interpretations play in cultural memory?
A great question to leave everyone with.
If you want to read more about Kecia's adventures in music, travel, and her take on other live events, you can check out her blog at keciastourlife.com.
And she's also active on social media. You can find her on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Just search for Kecia's Tour Life.
Thanks for diving deep with us.
See ya.
See you next time.